Namaste, dear friends. We are talking about the topic of competition and yoga. And this is a very fascinating topic we're going to talk today, which is about the competition between different traditions of yoga. I have heard so many times people in the yoga field saying, well, my tradition is better than your tradition. My teachings are better than your teachings, etc. And very often it becomes very fanatical, and there can be even physical violence, emotional violence, a lot of verbal abuse, hostility, etc., which brings a lot of division in the field of yoga rather than unity, which itself is the meaning of the word yoga. I have actually written about this long ago in the biography of my grandfather that I wrote, The Yoga of the Yogi, where when I was in America way back in 2001-2002, I witnessed a very intense sport match between Ashtanga yogis and Iyengar yogis, which turned so violent because people were so aggressive to each other. My dear friends, these are all identity-based approaches, and our tradition should not become our identity. We must honor our tradition, but also honor others' traditions, because that is sacred for other people as well. And when we go back to Patanjali's teachings, you see Patanjali gives us a beautiful sutra, Maitri Karuna Mudita Upekshanam Sukha Dukkha Punya Apunya Vishayanam Bhavanataha Chitta Prasadanam. You have to have attitudes like friendliness, compassion, appreciation, and neutrality or non-judgmentalism towards different kinds of people. So even if you really believe that your tradition is superior to others, which it may be the truth, it doesn't mean that we have to judge somebody else's path as not appropriate. Of course, unless somebody is abusing in the name of yoga, abusing their students or causing violence towards their students, or abuse or blackmail or things like that, that's very different. But there are a number of beautiful traditions that have been established in yoga that have been passed on for hundreds of years. I mean, literally hundreds of years, that we need to honor those traditions for what they are. For example, our Viniyoga tradition is very old. It's at least 1200 years old. The Natha Sampradaya of the Hatha Yoga schools are also about 1200 years old. Now, we need to honor that even though there are some differences, we don't ever say that those techniques or those tradition is bad. That's like children who say, my father is better than your father, or my mother makes better pizza than your mother. That's very childish. We need to grow up, my dear friends, and also remove this idea of a competitive nature between these traditions of yoga. Even things like, oh, our tradition has so many members, your tradition has only so few members. All those are very silly, my dear friends. Practice on the values of yoga, not on what identities we have surrounding yoga, which are not even true. Reflect on it, my dear friends. Namaste. Namaste, friends. I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you have come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social networks so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.